I started to have these panic attacks. And I didn't know what was wrong. And I went to see one of the like health people at campus, and they referred me to somebody, and the doctor said, oh, well, you just have anxiety and you're having panic. And then he said, I think you should go on Zoloft. And then I had anxiety about taking a drug because, it might change me. Yeah. Heaven forbid.
Right.
I'm so stable. Why would I want to be changed? And that's the funny thing is that those of us that struggle with these kinds of things, we're terrified of taking any kind of medication because we're afraid of not being ourselves. And yet the anxiety or the depression or whatever you struggle with is actually keeping you from being yourself.
That's the anxiety, or that's the anchor.
Yeah. And so I argued with him like a lawyer for 6 months. And then finally I gave in and started taking Zoloft. And it was like a miracle. When I took it, it was literally as if somebody had taken a volume dial and turned it to 0, and that voice that would sound off in my head on a loop that triggered all the body sensations. And we're going to talk a lot about this tomorrow, like the difference between worry and how that triggers anxiety, and then the difference between anxiety and panic, and then how you can utilize the tools that I'm talking about to curb the worrying, to control the anxiety, to stabilize the panic, and like really self-monitor. And see, I think that is the single greatest skill that anybody could have, the ability to self-monitor. You could call it mindset, you could call it self-awareness, but truly to be so in tune with yourself that in a nanosecond you pick up when things are going south with your thoughts, that you understand how to monitor yourself, your behavior, what you're thinking, so that you align with your values and your choices. And for the first 40 years of my life, I didn't know how to do that.